Mayong buntag, Mr. Presiding Officer. From the 5th District of Cebu, I respectively abstain.
Good morning, Mr. Presiding Officer and dear colleagues. Sagip Party List opts to abstain from voting. Thank you.
Mr. Presiding Officer, in behalf of Bagong Henerasyon Party List, I respectfully abstain.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I am voting in abstention in the election for Speaker for this House of Representatives. I have opted not to align with the majority or the minority, and I intend to serve this chamber as an independent member. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Nako, delikado ka rin pala dyan. Tamba sa kamara. Kahit sabihin nating nanalo ka, siyempre walang katapat, di ba? Nanalo ka ngayon na bilang isang speaker na naman. Pero wag magpakampante ha. Nakita nyo naman, may mga congressman na rin na nag-abstain. Ibig sabihin yan, ayaw talaga nila sa'yo. Or yung ibang bumoto, hindi natin alam kung ikaw ay gusto. At eto naman si Rowena Guanzon. May napansin po sa nangyaring panunumpa ni Speaker Martin Romualdez. Parang kumbaga ay hindi na nasusunod ang tradisyon dyan sa Kamara. O ito, panoorin natin.
Mr. Presiding Officer, distinguished colleagues, on behalf of the Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, I rise today with profound pride and resolute conviction to formally second the nomination of the esteemed gentleman from the 1st District of Leyte, the Honorable Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez, for the position of Speaker of House of Representatives in the 20th Congress.
Speaker Martin Romualdez as the Speaker of the House of Representatives in the 20th Congress. May I explain, Presiding Officer, my vote? Lana, sana i-explain.
On behalf of the 3rd District of the City of Manila, this humble representation fully supports Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez as Speaker of the 20th Congress.
Mr. Presiding Officer, on behalf of Pireka Party List, ang boto ko po ay abstain.
This representation as representative of the Mamamayang Liberal or ML Party List respectfully obtains from the voting.
For the Akbayan Party List, I abstain.
Mayong buntag, Mr. Presiding Officer. From the 5th District of Cebu, I respectively abstain.
May buntag, ang katauhan sa ikaupat nga distrito sa Leyte, ibutar o bisuporta ka Martin Romualdez, isip Speaker of the House.
Nang tamis na di matiis.
Mr. Presiding Officer, the people of Batangas 2nd District cast their vote for the Honorable Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez for Speaker of the House of Representatives of the 20th Congress of the Philippines.
Good morning, Mr. Presiding Officer and dear colleagues. Sagip Party List opts to abstain from voting. Thank you.
Mr. Presiding Officer, on behalf of the 1st District of Ilocos Norte, I cast my vote for Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez as the next Speaker.
Mr. Presiding Officer, in behalf of Bagong Henerasyon Party List, I respectfully abstain.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I am voting in abstention in the election for Speaker for this House of Representatives. I have opted not to align with the majority or the minority, and I intend to serve this chamber as an independent member. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Honorable members of the House of Representatives, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with humility in my heart and a deep sense of duty, I rise today to accept the renewed trust you have given me to serve once again as your Speaker of the House of Representatives. This indeed is an honor that I embrace with full awareness of the responsibility it entails, not only to this esteemed institution, but most importantly, to the Filipino people we have all sworn to serve. Ang tiwala ay hindi gantimpala, kundi panibagong hamon. At bawat hamon ay pagkakataon para mas maglingkod ng mas tapat, mas totoo, mas buo. As we open the 20th Congress, we build upon the foundations laid upon in the 19th, advancing reforms that bring the government closer to the people and restoring trust in this chamber as the true house of the people. We convene at a time that demands unity of purpose, clarity of vision, and courage of conviction. We are not here to preserve power, but to pursue progress. Not to serve ourselves, but to uplift the lives of our fellow citizens. Today, as we formally begin this new chapter, we do so amid a development that once again calls us to reflect on our sacred constitutional duty. The Supreme Court's decision on the impeachment case filed against the Vice President. And let me say this with the utmost respect. The Supreme Court has spoken, and we recognize its decision. But let it never be said that the House of the people bowed in silence. At the time, we draw a line. The power to initiate impeachment is the exclusive domain of this chamber. It flows from the people's will and rests solely on the clear language of the Constitution. It is neither granted nor guided by any outside institution. The court may close a case, but it cannot close the cause. The pursuit of accountability is not a moment. It is our mandate. We are not moved by personalities, but by principles. We are not driven by vendetta.
Pero kahit papano, congratulations pa rin kay Speaker Martin Romualdez, panalong-panalo. Siyempre, walang katapat, di ba? Kahit anong gawin ng mga congressman dyan, siya pa rin ang mananalo niyan. Bakit wala kasing naglakas ng loob na tapatan siya? Eh baka naman, may diskarte si Tamba kung paano talaga manalo o mapasa kanya yung pagiging speaker. Pero eto po, dito tayo kay Rowena Guanzon. Sa post po niya, sabi niya dito, tradisyon ng Kongreso na nanunumpa ang bagong speaker sa pinakabatang member ng House. Yun pala yung tradisyon nila dyan. Pero ito yung nangyari. Yung nag-administer ng oath, mas matanda pa ata sa akin. Bakit sa pinakamatandang member yata nag-oath? Dahil ba ang anak ni Romualdez ang youngest ngayon at ang sagwa? Tingnan. Naku po, ang dami na pala nila dyan, no? Kaya nag-react din po ang mga netizens dyan dito sa post ni Rowena Guanzon. Sabi ni Love Reham, mga pamilyang walang kahihiyan sa katawan. Baka naman nahihiya din naman yan. Wala. Sila din nandyan. Sila yung binoto. Si Tambi yung binoto. Di ba? Di siya yung speaker. Siya yung binoto ng mga congressman. Yun nga lang, walang katapat walang kalaban. Sabi ni C.J. Wilson, pamilya ganid yung asawa 4 straight term. Siya all garapal sa pwesto. Panahon nila ngayon. Sabi ni LB Malonga, another history repeats. Malas talaga ang Pilipinas sa admin na ito. Sabi ni Alexis Giltia, the real president of the Philippines, si Junior, tuta lang niya. Grabe naman yan. Oo, kasi may sinabi kasi si Senator Amy Marcos tungkol dyan kung sino talaga yung nasa palasyo. Hindi daw Marcos, kung hindi Araneta at Romualdez. Sabi ni Aquarius Ann, grabe, 3 member ng pamilya member mo ng Congress? Wala. Malakas sila Malakas sila. Binoto ng mga congressman nga, di ba? Pero ang tanong ko dito, lahat ba ng bumoto doon ay talagang gusto siya? Or no choice? Kasi walang katapat, di ba? Tapos, ang matindi dito, medyo marami-rami po yung nag-abstain. Medyo marami-rami po. Iba na yung una niyang pag-upo bilang speaker at iba na talaga ngayon. Pagkatapos pa ng 3 years or pagkatapos ba ng ilang taon ay solid pa rin si Speaker Martin Romualdez. Ano sa tingin nyo? Kasi nung umpisa talagang solid talaga. Solid talaga na yung pagiging speaker niya. Pero yung nangyari kasi na itong mga nakaraan, kaya akalain mo yung nag-abstain, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, nasa 30 plus. May nag-walkout pa na congressman. Naku po, tamba. Sana galingan nyo ngayon. May pagkakataon pa naman. Nagalingan nila yung performance nila. Hindi yung lagi na lang Duterte ang pag-initan. Hindi yung puro na lang budget, ayuda, at kung ano pa. Baka naman may magandang proyekto na tatatak talaga sa PBBM admin. O, yung sa Marcos admin para hindi naman makalimutan ng taong bayan na may nagawa din naman yan. Sana ganun, di ba? Sana, yun din naman talaga yung gusto po natin. Baka naman po, next year, baka naman busy na naman kayo, mag-aaay na naman ng panibagong impeachment kay BP Sara. Nako, yan ang ayaw ng taong bayan. May chance pa naman, sana magbago naman at galingan para naman dumikit sa trust rating ng ating Vice President Sara Duterte. Masyado na kayong malayo. Diba? Kaya maraming kinakabahan. Pag sa 2028, si BP Sara maging Pangulo, nako, maraming mababalikan. Maraming magabaan. Hanggang dito na lang. Thank you.